is still coming at the end of the show with the big gold ring on the front of it, or I should say the metallic ring on the front of it. So please don't miss out on that one because it's already been popular. Okay, so if you went to my Facebook page and you said, what on earth did you put that picture up there for? It's because, the reason I put it up there is because I have loved this particular style of shoes so much over the last couple of years. They're the ones I wore in today, not even realizing that that shoe was going to be in this show. And I took a picture of the brand new ones next to the ones I've been wearing virtually constantly for 2 years. Mine are a little worn in, we'll put it that way. But
I think you used lovingly burnished.
Lovingly burnished, yes.
On,
that was the kindest way I could possibly put it.
Which is going to be a new colour description we're going to use. We're going to add that into our range.
Add it. Yes, this one is the lovingly burnished. It's so embarrassing, but you know what? I just figured, what the heck? I'm going to put it out there. Over 85,000 pairs of this particular style of shoes have been ordered in the past. I actually do have more than one color, but the one that you see right here is the one that I own, and that's the one that I wear the most often. This one is called the Natural Snake that you see right here, and the reason that I like this so much is because it's got a little whisper of the peach. It's very creamy in tone, but it's got a whisper of peach and almost like a soft grayish black look. There's even little hints of green in there. It's a magical color combination. But this one that you have right here is the Bronze Snake. I also own this one too because it's a brown, but it's a brown that has some life to it. It plays with the light with this little Aurora Borealis kind of finish to it. That's really cool. But then the newest color that we added to the collection is the White Snake. Not to be confused with the rock band.
Rock and rollers
yes,
out
all
there,
you rock and rollers.
That's right. Sharon was actually singing a few White Snake tunes before we came on.
Yes, of course I was.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Tawny Katane. I thought she was like the hottest back in the 80s. Anyway, so for anybody who knows who she is, she's in the music video. But this is the White Snake, and again, a little color play on this. But then we also have three that don't have that color play if that's not something that interests you. We have the Raspberry, we have the Cobalt, and then we have the Black. And all of the choices, even the snake choices, go back to this beautiful sort of large faceted gem that's right there on the side that makes it really different and distinguished,
Absolutely.
I think.
And I think what you've said there too really speaks to the quality of Vionic as well. The fact that we're faceting these gems on there, not just gluing them on. Oftentimes when you glue these sorts of things on, when it gets really hot and humid, it's going to fall off. But we actually do facet those on there. There's no contact in it with the skin or anything like that. So a really great feature just to show the comfort that we really, the quality that we really sort of produce our footwear with. Again, this has got some really great comfort features. You've got that really soft toe post. In fact, I'm just going to get a lighter colour because we'll be able to see that a little bit better. There we go. So that really soft fabric toe post, so again, nothing there's going to pinch between the toes, really soft, flexible material, no stitching or anything like that. I love the fact too, again, we've got that suede footbed, so you've got that EVA footbed underneath the foot, but then you've got that beautiful soft suede covering, and that same suede is also on the lining. You can just sort of see that in there on the lining. So wherever your skin is in contact with this style, it's going to feel beautiful and soft against the skin. The hook and loop enclosure over the top there, so that you're going to be able to adjust it, especially if you've got a higher or lower instep. And of course, we talk about that footbed all the time. That's really the science behind Vionic. You've got that great arch support and that nice deep heel cup. So you're getting the science, but you're also getting that fantastic style as well. And this is, I love these snake embossings there. You get so much depth of colour there. You know, some pinks and a little bit of red, the taupes and the whites there as well. So absolutely looks stunning on the foot.
And it feels so good too. I fell in love with it because of the design, but when I got this one at home, it's because of this right here. I feel like I'm wearing a flip-flop. But this one band that comes over the top of my foot keeps this shoe so in place. Even though I have nothing around the back of my ankle, there's no separate strap back here, it becomes a part of my foot and is incredibly secure.
Yeah.
So if you want a very open shoe that's also incredibly secure, definitely pick this one up. And we're going to go over to Sheila actually to show you, if you're just joining us, how this technology really takes place. And let's talk a little bit about Dr. Wilde.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to talk about Dr. Andrew Wilde. Very, very well-known Harvard-trained MD, and very well-known throughout the USA and throughout the world. For his theories on and philosophies on integrative medicine, which always talk about really simple, low-tech solutions to common problems. And he loves the Orthaheel technology, that podiatrist-designed technology that's built into all the Vionics, because it does fit in beautifully with those philosophies. It's a really simple, low-tech solution to overpronation, which is a really, really common problem. So, and very proud to say that Vionic is actually the only footwear brand that he endorses. So we're so proud to have that relationship with such a well-known guy.
Absolutely. And it's because of what we're showing you right here. So if you're just joining us and you've never had a chance to see this before, this is really eye-opening, I think, for everyone who sees it the first time.
Absolutely. So we can have a look here, and we're looking at Sheila this time from the front, and you can see here how crooked these lines are running, especially running from the toes to the ankle. And again, the reason being there's no support underneath her foot, so that foot's got to roll over to try and meet the ground, which is what we know is overpronation or excess pronation. Where the foot should be is this position here. Now you can see how those lines have really moved over and really straightened up there. But when I take that support away, straight away you see that misalignment. You see really how that ankle is really moving down towards the ground there. And that's creating a lot of stress and strain on those soft tissues and joints in the foot and the lower leg. Now we just have a flat flip-flop here, and actually this was pretty hard to miss. This must be one of your favourite colours, Sheila. But you can see there how we've popped that down there. And you can see there's no difference between a foot on that hard flat surface and in an unsupported flat flip-flop. You can still see clearly that misalignment. But if we slip her out of that, and straight into the Coco, and you'll notice as soon as we put a foot onto that podiatrist design technology, look at how it's straightened up there. And what I love about the technology is the fact that you don't need to wait sort of 2, 3, 4 weeks for you know, to see a difference. You see the difference straight away.
And that really was what blew my mind the very first time, is that the instant you put the shoe on, you notice a difference. There's the illustration of the before and the after, but when you get yours at home, you put your foot right in and it truly changes everything, which is why we do recommend maybe testing it out for a half an hour a day in your house. Yeah, wear it on the hardwood floor, wear it on the tiles, see how it feels, and then wear it out for the first time. Here's our raspberry. That's the cobalt. Here's the one that I own that is quote unquote lovingly burnished on my Facebook page. That's the natural snake. The white snake, the bronze snake right here, and then we also have the black. A 230078, first date ever presented on 5 easy payments. Yeah, it's embarrassing, and I did mention earlier, I'm not usually the one that like cracks my personal life wide open to show you stuff because I'm kind of a private person, but I thought this one was really funny because I didn't know these shoes were in the show, and I was like, well, mine are lovingly burnished. That's the way I would put it. But it's the same color that you can see. Guess which one's mine? I'm sure you can probably tell. So you could have gone on my Facebook page before the show, known I was doing this show, clicked on the link that's there to take you to the whole brand shop, so you could see the wedges and the flip-flop styles and the hot pick that we have, our May item of the month. Everything is all laid out there for you. So it's really cool for you to sort of check out our Facebook pages.